At Boys and Girls Clubs of Martin County, we often say we do whatever it takes for our kids. At no point in our history have those words rung more true. Families faced much uncertainty during this time. Critical gaps in basic needs were left unfilled. Food and hunger were at the top of that list. Together, we provided more than 75,000 free and healthy dinners to families in Martin County. Now, children as young as 6 years old walked up or rode their bikes, often alone, to receive a meal and say hello to their favorite Boys and Girls Clubs team member. When kids couldn't make it, we delivered it into their communities. Providing these meals was an important part of how we wanted to respond. Not because of the void, not because of the food insecurity, that's important, but to nourish the resilience, the soul, the fabric of a community that will bounce back. The meals became a platform to check on those who need us most and provide additional resources, an opportunity to distribute STEM and other instructional kits for our kids and families, an opportunity for our trained youth development team to conduct wellness checks. Through online forums and over the phone, our licensed behavioral specialists and case managers became that listening ear for our most vulnerable children. While our signature blue doors were closed in the traditional sense, our team created a virtual club experience and Club Connect Live, paced with the school district, aimed to attack traditional summer learning loss amplified by the pandemic, linked with certified teachers, designed to keep our kids on the path to success even when isolated at home. We had nearly 3,500 visits to our virtual club each week. Understanding that connections are key and collective impact should be our focus, our dedicated team of AmeriCorps members pivoted from working in school classrooms and clubs to working with our community partners, filling gaps in their emergency relief efforts and accelerating their ability to serve. I'm proud to say our AmeriCorps members gave over 10,000 hours of service to our community. The Boys and Girls Clubs of Martin County is a beacon of hope, a sense of stability. Our efforts demonstrate that disruption is not destruction. With healthy prepared meals for families, STEM kits at home, support for mental wellness for kids and their parents, and a continued virtual club experience, Boys and Girls Clubs of Martin County did and will continue to do whatever it takes to equip our kids with what they need to build their best tomorrows. And now, with the strictest adherence to the highest safety guidelines, we have begun to reopen our clubs, to provide much-needed childcare as parents try to reestablish their new normal, to offer safe harbor for kids who were thrown into environments filled with anxiety, isolation, desperation, and yes, sometimes violence and neglect during this process. But most importantly, to show our kids that ultimately this will be a pit stop and not a pitfall on the pathway to their potential. I've said before, when our kids' worlds fall apart, we can't, we won't. We might bend, maybe even further than we previously imagined possible, but we will not break. Too much is riding on it.